We create meaningful, helpful relationships.
Yes. Whitney D'Allard and Ed Williams have one goal: to help Charlotte area students break the stigma and talk about mental health.
There is this misunderstanding that if I ask my child, or if I ask someone that, are you going to hurt yourself? Are you thinking about taking your own life? That might put the idea in their head that we may actually cause this to happen. And research shows that just isn't the case. It's actually the opposite.
As the 4 Students programming director, Ed works side by side with Whitney on 3 main programs. Students for Students, which are small peer-led groups. Launch for Students, a year-long program equipping seniors with the tools they'll need. And Next, which is a citywide conference for those graduating seniors. For Whitney, the idea began to grow after the loss of her son.
So in December 5 years ago, we lost our oldest son, Tyler, to suicide. He was just, he was the most loving individual. He was, for most of his, just a typical teenage boy until he found himself in a mental health crisis and found himself struggling with depression and didn't have a lot of these tools that now I realize the importance of, which is part of why I'm doing what I do, is to make sure others have those tools.
It all started with a small group meeting in Whitney's home. Now it's grown to be so much bigger than she could have ever imagined. Terry Charles, now a freshman at UNC Chapel Hill, one of those students who's benefited from the discussion.
I think that adjustment the first couple of weeks is hard for a lot of people. So I'm so grateful that I've been instilled the tools to be able to connect with others, to be able to understand emotions in myself and kind of just be that outlet for other people.
In reality, it's just like being a person is hard. And and maybe it's harder than ever.
Whitney hopes that parents watching will educate themselves on the struggles of students today.
You know your child, and if you think something's off and not right, trust your gut and push. Continue to push to get them the resources and the help that they need.
We're just more and more isolated, perhaps, than ever before. It is going to take a community to change kind of the way things are headed.
Ed and Whitney, with the help of students, schools, and the community, hope to do just that. Because while depression or anxiety may feel like it will never end, they hope students will understand it's just a chapter and not the end of your story.
And if you or someone you know is in crisis, free help is available 24/7. You can call or text the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988 to talk to someone. And of course, if you want more information on 4 Students, everything that they're doing, we have all that information on our website, WCNC.com. But it's incredible. She was talking about, turning your pain into your purpose, and now she's just trying to help other students out there.
And if nothing else, it's just so important just to talk about.
Totally.
Put
Just
it on the
open up
air.
the conversation.
Yeah, hopefully people talk about it more at home.
Yeah.
All right.